Okay, anyways, so yeah, Texas was a good event. Okay, like I said, it's about helping people and your journey. Everybody here can help other people. We know other people that are not on the same level that you are. Everybody here, like I can learn, I can learn from you, Flor. I can learn from Lucas. I can learn from Donovan. I can learn from Rio. I can learn from anybody. Okay, I'm not above or below. Okay, you guys know things that I don't know. I know a lot of things that you guys don't know. Okay, so we can always help each other. And that, to be honest, the group that I'm in, okay, the one that I went to Texas for, is a Christian entrepreneur group. Okay, so as you guys, I don't know if you guys saw my story, I was the only Spanish guy there. Okay, I was the only Spanish guy. There was one Spanish guy, that was me, and there was one black person, that was a black girl. Okay, everybody else was Caucasian, everybody else was white, everybody else is like, hey, life is great, we're all making a lot of money, and yada yada yada. Everybody, everything is great. Okay, and it seems that it comes easy to them, and that's what it seems, that it becomes easy to them because they're from the US and they're from whatever. Okay, the reality is that once you get to know them, okay, once you're getting to know them, they were on the struggle for 2+ years. One of the guys that's making good money, his parents actually did meth, and he grew up in a meth house. Okay, and he used to smoke a lot of weed, and he used to do all crazy things, and that's his story. And then he found God about 2 years ago, and he only focuses on what is aligned to him. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to start implementing. Okay, so this is the belief. This is the belief from that Christian community. Okay, the belief is that if something is not aligned with your purpose, then things are not gonna go great. Or if they go great, it's not gonna be long lasting. Okay, so how do you know what your purpose is? How do you know if it's aligned with your purpose? Okay, so you literally, this is what they practice. Okay, and this is something that I haven't practiced it yet, but I'm gonna put it into practice. You have to write it down. For example, hey, I want to start, let's say I want to start a coaching business because, and you have to let your mind and yourself free flow. Okay, free flow is, so for example, many people get into it like me. When I got into the coaching business, I was like, dude, I can make a lot of money doing this. Okay, and did I make a lot of money? 1000%. Okay, now the whole thing for me has been a roller coaster. I had $100,000 months. I had $0 months. Okay, I had $25,000 months. I had 50K. I had $80,000 weeks. Okay, so when it's like that, up and down, up and down, up and down, it's probably because you're not really into, or you're not really serving the people that you're supposed to serve, or you're not really aligned with your purpose. Okay, so for example, one of the yes, for example, one of the changes that I'm making now is I'm switching to the Spanish community. Okay, I am gonna have the English community, but I'm not gonna push it. But I'm gonna start pushing the Spanish community. Okay, and it's crazy because when I got there, and I'm gonna give you guys this so you guys just gotta rate it 1 through 10. Hey, how are you aligned with this 1 through 10? So you just rate it, okay, and then make a mental shift. And let me pull it out. You guys gotta make a mental shift, okay? A mental shift on, hey, am I okay with serving the people that I'm serving? Okay, so hey, if you're serving, let's say let's say Osvaldo, for example, his current clients, they never have any money, has struggle getting them paid. Hey, are you happy with your current clients? Yes or no? No. Hey, do you feel that this is your passion? Yes or no? Hey, do you have peace when you do this? Yes or no? and you rate them. Okay, but when you make the mental shift on, hey, will you feel better if you're serving Hispanics, or will you feel better if you're serving people in another city? Will you feel better if you're serving people in another country? Will you feel better if you're serving X, Y, and Z? If you're not from an A above, you're not aligned with what God has called you to do. Okay, and that's one of the biggest beliefs on Christianity, or the Christians entrepreneurs on the meetup that we did in Texas. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys this. So you guys can just put rated 1 through 10. Okay, so number one will be purpose. Okay, let me see if I can put a whiteboard in here. Whiteboard. Okay, so number one will be purpose. Okay, how, whatever you're doing, okay, whatever you're doing, do you feel like you are aligned with your purpose? Okay, so just rate it 1 through 10. I know I'm not the best here, but so 1 through 10. So don't click on it, just write it down. Okay. Number two will be passion. Okay. Are you passionate about what you're doing? So just rate it 1 through 10. Okay. Prayer. Do you need to spend time in prayer? Are you getting along with God? Okay. How are you on that? 1 through 10. And I'll tell you guys something. There were two people. There were two people that said that, yeah, they were making good money. They're paying like 200,000-300,000 a month, and they didn't feel right about the people that were serving. Okay, so they shut that business down. They shut that business down, and they realigned their purpose, and then that scaled even more. Okay, so yeah, is it a big hit if you're like, hey, I'm gonna shut my business down, even though I'm making 200,000 a month, I'm gonna shut it down? Okay, why are you shutting it down? Are you not aligned with it? Like, you have to just rate it. And like I said, if it's not a 7 or above, you got to make those shifts. Okay, the other one is prophecy and positive speaking. Okay, this is what I have written down. Speak what your purpose is and believe it. Okay, this is part of your purpose. So are you believing on what it is that you're serving, what it is that you're selling? Do you truly believe it? Because if you don't believe, you don't have conviction. If you don't have conviction, people can pick it up. Okay, so do you believe and do you have conviction? Okay, so that one is another P, which is prophecy and positivity. Okay, the other one is peace. Do you have peace? Okay, do you have peace on what it is that you're doing on your business? Okay, I'll tell you guys something. My first business ever was selling, what is this called? Degreasers. Okay, I had a place in Miami, actually in Fort Lauderdale. I will buy these degreasers for $6.99, and I will sell it for $69.99 a gallon. Okay, that's what I was doing. I was buying it for $6.99. I was selling it for $69.99, and my lowest was 5 gallon. So I start at 55 gallon, which is a barrel. Okay, and I still remember how the pitch was. It was, hey, we're gonna send you 4 barrels, each of them are 55 gallons each. Okay, which it was about $3,500 each. Okay, and then if they didn't want that, we'll go to one barrel. If they didn't want 1 barrel, we'll go to 30 gallons. If they want 30 gallons, we'll go. So it was a drop down all the way to 5 gallons. Okay, and I didn't feel peace about it because I had to leverage girls' voices. First of all my sales people were girls. Okay, so I had to leverage girls' voices to talk to these guys that worked as janitors in schools or in the cities, guys that really don't talk to girls, okay, in order to make the sale. So I didn't feel peace about it. Okay, I really did not feel peace about it. So later on, I mean, yeah, I was making decent money. Okay, I had a location, I had 12 girls, I had a manager. So everything was going good until a competitor of mine got arrested. Okay, why did he get arrested? Because he will have the city council, okay, he gave him a car. So people started investigating. There was an investigation on the guy. How did he get a car? Well, they're like, well, this company bought this guy the car. Okay, why this company bought this guy a car? Well, that's because he was buying all the products, $1 million worth of products for all the cities in the area, okay, in the county. So the company owner gifted him a car, and then he got caught, and they both went to jail. Okay, they both went to jail because that's not allowed. I didn't know that, so that's when I was like, hey, you know what? I'm shutting everything down. So I literally shut my business down. Okay, so peace. That's what I mean by peace. If it doesn't give you peace, hey, don't do it, you know? The other one is profit. Okay, profit. So pretty much you have to be hyper specific on who you want. Okay, and it's actually making you money. So all of this, guys, is an alignment. Okay, are you aligned? How do you know if you're aligned? Again, let me write this down. Profit. Okay, again, rate it 1 through 10. If you guys are not aligned, if you guys are not at least a 7 on any of those, you have to change. And sometimes it can be even moving. Okay, hey, did I feel peace working in this area? Not really. Well, hey, you got to move. Okay, this is what I learned at the mastermind that I was at, which was a $12,000 mastermind in Texas, plus an extra $300 for the location and just little things, you know? So purpose, passion, prayer, prophecy, and positivity, peace. By peace, does it give you anxiety? Do you worry, or does it give you peace? Profit, are you making money? Okay, so when you have all of those on a 7 plus, is when you're starting to align into what you're really called to do. Okay, because I believe that we're called to serve others. Okay, we're called to serve others. So I'll tell you something. When I made the decision, so a few weeks ago, my mentor told me, hey, you should start coaching in Spanish. You know, the Spanish for him, it was the prophet side. Hey, a lot of people don't know what you're doing, what you're teaching, teach it in Spanish. I was like, okay. And then another mentor, he's like, hey, Arturo, teach it in Spanish. So I'm like, dude, like my opinion, Spanish people are cheap. Okay, like as we can tell, when I was in the mastermind, I was the only Hispanic there. So he's like, dude, yeah, you might be right, but the people that are not cheap, they're out there looking for the information that you have. Okay, and those people right now don't have, not only do they not have the information that I have, but also they are in alignment of what my values are. okay? And that market is untapped. So just by making the switch to the Spanish community, the profit thing when it's gonna go up, number one, okay? And also for purpose, I literally, just by making the mental switch from English speaking to Spanish, I went from a 3 or a 2, 3, all the way up to a 7. Just by saying, hey, I'm gonna start with Spanish speaking, boom, I felt at peace, okay? I felt more aligned with my purpose. So a lot of things, and it's crazy because I did this with I did this thinking about, hey, my current business, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna switch my whole model. I'm gonna go into the Spanish community. Okay. And this is when I had this happen, I called this woman, okay, who I know for many years. She's a business owner, she's very well known in her town. I called her, I'm like, hey, we need to put up another event. She said, okay, let's do it. And now we're putting up an event. Look, this happened within the past week. Okay, we already have an event lined up where there's a little bit over 100 people. Okay, each of them paying $98. Okay, and my offer is very simple. Hey, if you don't make at least 10 times the value that I'm giving you, we'll give you your money back. That's literally the offer. Okay, and since she has people pretty much not doing anything at her office, she has one guy calling people. So they're just calling. Hey, we have an event on the 6th. So Lem asked me to reach out to see if you might be interested on how to grow your business, number one, or how to get into an online business. Okay, and how to make an extra 50,000 plus on 0% interest. Okay, and how to retire with an extra $1 million. Okay, so that's literally the pitch. Okay, hey, are you interested? Yes. Okay, great. Well, I need to ask you these questions to see if we can actually be of service to you. And then we ask questions. If they're a good fit, hey, the price is $98 and it's fully refundable if you don't get at least 10 times the value. So now, right now, I literally just told you guys my structure. Okay, that structure right there, dude. And now when I get over there, okay, when I go and I'm gonna give everything, I'm gonna give a lot of things away. But if they want to be part of my community, it's going to be an MRR, which is a monthly recurring revenue. Okay, so that is literally, I'm gonna go there and give, guys, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars on self-education. Okay, if I don't know one thing, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, that's the honest truth. Okay, so I'm going over there. Just my focus is to fully serve and to fully give value. And like I said, and I'll show you guys the video. Oh, actually, I'll play the video. Let me see if I have it. I literally recorded the video today. I recorded the video today. We did the landing page yesterday. Okay. And it's crazy because we had a little bit of 100 people signed up before the landing page or the video. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is just straight by cold calling. Okay. So let me. Didn't record it. So I was like, oh man, I found out how I can get you $15 line of credit. I found out how I can get you into Navy Federal. So I was just giving the information for free. Okay. And then I was like, well, why am I gonna give it for free when I have paid a lot of money multiple times, have traveled, have put on my time? I'm not gonna give it for free. So I was like, I'm gonna create my course. Okay. And then I created a course. Okay, but I was just helping people. Like I put people into Navy Federal before he was before it even was a thing on that industry, on the funding industry. I was getting people, $15,000 lines of credit, $25,000 credit cards multiple times. I figure out how to delete hard inquiry. So there was a lot of things that I did, and I was just helping people. I was like, bro, you can do this, and now, and then I'm like, hey, let me just charge. Okay, so off the bat, I said, you know what? I'm charging $10,000. That was my thing. I'm like, I can help you get a couple 100,000. I'm charging 10 grand. So that's what I started doing. And literally my first, it was probably like 20 days or 25. I can't remember. I know it was less than a month that I made 30 grand. Okay, I had made 30 grand my first month starting. Okay, I made 3 sales at $10,000 each. And I was like, well, this is better than real estate. I'm like, this is better than real estate. So that's when I made the transition.
Did you make the courses as you were teaching the people, or did you already have it set and then you
Yeah, so
released
I
it to them?
already, no, so I was making the course before I sold it because I didn't feel ready. I felt just like everybody else. Oh my gosh, I don't feel ready. I don't know this. But then I noticed that whenever I had the call, people will ask me a question on a video. And okay, I'll research, okay, it's lesson 3, video 5, what it is. And then I'll catch myself going through the video again. And I'm like, guys, like all the information on the video. Okay, so that's when it clicked. Hey, I can create the course. I can create the course while doing the mentorship. Okay, because they're gonna have 30 million questions anyway. You see what I'm saying? So you can have a template. I did have my templates, okay, which I did it through PowerPoint. So I did my PowerPoint, okay, and then I recorded myself from PowerPoint. As you guys can see, I recorded myself from PowerPoint, okay. You guys do the same thing through Zoom. Okay, all people care about are results. So if you can get people results, that's it. It doesn't matter if your course is 20 minutes or if it's 20 hours. Yeah, in context, people do associate, oh man, it's 20 hours, a lot of them, they do associate the longevity with the value, but it's really not true. Okay, because that 10-minute video on how to make an extra $1 million in 7 to 15 years, that's a lot of freaking value there. And then you watch the other video from Glenn that he pretty much says, call me, and I'm the one that helped him do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you put 2 and 2 together. In 20 minutes, you have a program that I can sell for at least $10,000, to be honest, for at least $1,000. Why? Because I'm giving people value. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people think there's like a magic, or there's that one thing he's not, it's probably because he's Hispanic, it's probably because he was in the military, it's probably because whatever things they make up in their head, but that is just their mindset. Because if they implement everything that I done or everything that I teach, they'll have the same results. You know what I'm saying? As you guys remember, I bought my houses without having a job. I didn't have a job when I bought the houses. So there's people out there that need to hear that story. There's people out there that need that help. They don't know. They're about to retire. They have worked their ass off, making $15 an hour on the field. Okay, down in Texas. When they retire, they're gonna get paid $1,300 a month. Never in their life they'll believe that they can have an extra $1 million by the time they retire. But when I show them the formula and they just implement it, they'll be able to do it, but they don't know. So my thing is, if you guys have knowledge that can serve others, because all you're doing is serving others. Okay, and the Bible actually talks about it. You have gift, or you got prepared on things that other people need. Like for example, Flor, I'll be honest, if I knew what you were teaching the city how to do or whatever, I know for a fact I'll be making $200,000-300,000 in the next 6 months, just straight off that brand new business, brand new product. Why? I understand marketing, I understand story, okay, and I know money sells. Money sells, okay, and you can teach people how to get a couple $100,000 for what is it called? What is it that you do? You bring their money for their nonprofit.
Nonprofits through
Okay,
grants.
so you can teach people how to bring money for their nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what you don't have is the structure, what you don't have is the sales screen, what you don't have, there's a lot of things that, you know, there are a lot of components, but you have a product that will help hundreds of companies. You know what I'm saying? Hundreds of companies. And you'll have $100,000 a month business. Now, my suggestion to you will be, see if you can align yourself with everything that I named earlier, all the P's. Okay. Why? Because you want to be aligned with your purpose. Because yeah, can you make money? 1000%. I can help you make a lot of money. Are you going to be happy? I don't know. You know, now, are you going to be happy? You're going to be happy for a little bit. I'll tell you that much. You'll be happy for a little bit. Okay, it will make you happy. Oh my God, Osvaldo, we can do this now. Let's go to the Bahamas. Let's go to Bali. Let's do this, whatever. Then after that, it's like, okay, your true purpose is to actually help people. So you're going to come back into, it's a whole circle. You're going to come back into wanting to help them. Okay. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to go. I have a call right now. Next Wednesday, I'm flying to Peru. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'll make it to the call. I'll keep you guys posted. Probably won't make it to the call, but I'll keep you guys posted. If not, we'll just do it Thursday, the same day, Thursday. Okay, I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you, bro.
And thank you, Rodrigo, for joining.
Take it easy. And have
Sure.
some nice flight.
Of course.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.